Swing again on Tuesday, led by gains in wheat. AgDay's Michelle Rook joins us with more in Markets Now.
Joining us with markets, Allison Thompson with the Money Farm. Well, Allison, last week, Chicago and Kansas City wheat actually had higher weekly closes when everything else was kind of a bloody mess. So do you think there's something going on there in that wheat market?
Yeah, and it's been a slow bottom, don't get me wrong, but it does actually look a lot more positive than the other two markets, the corn and soybeans. So hopefully wheat's the one making the turn first. Again, do know the fundamentals of wheat do look more supportive than corn and soybeans. Things are tight globally and here in the U.S. So the market's just trying to find price discovery here and figure out what that means. And again, we have planting probably nearing here in the next month, I would say, especially up here. We're definitely nice and warm and dry after this week. But we are talking, a lot of guys might actually get into the field at the end of March. So we're not quite out of the woods here yet as far as what guys are going to be planting. I know they're talking lower acres this year. But the wheat market needs to figure out what that means for the fundamental situation too. So right now, I watch a lot of different things. One of the things I do watch is actually a soybean wheat ratio for spring wheat. It's just kind of like the corn and soybean ratio, comparing new crop prices. So September Minneapolis to November soybeans. And right now we are actually favoring wheat. I think wheat has a ways to go, though, to make producers see that. So as we get into close to planting, even with the nice weather, it does favor some spring wheat planting when it's early. But again, we should need to see prices go up for guys to make it feasible and a little bit more attractive here to plant during the growing season.
The other thing that's been kind of a telltale sign is we're starting to take carry out of the back end of this market, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We did have actually over the past week took a lot of it out, and actually there's a lot of talk that we could actually go inverted, and it definitely could. Seeing the spreads tighten like that definitely tells us there's demand somewhere along the line.
The big thing is we have to get these funds to cover their short position, though, right?
So it's probably going to be a black swan, if not our growing season here, that maybe starts shifting their thinking. But until that, they will probably continue to sell the rally.
Thanks for joining us, Allison Thompson with the Money Farm. We'll have more AgDay coming up.